Hey everybody, my name is Tony and welcome back to the H4Games channel. I recently got a package in the mail with just a bunch of N64DD stuff, from a development box to newsletters from Randnet, just sort of weird and interesting things that I had seen before online but never really got to experience and never really knew much about, so I figured I'd share it with all of you guys here today. Without further ado, this is random DD stuff. So first up, I have a development Nintendo 64 DD box. So again, not retail, specifically, as the box will tell you, for game development. It will also tell you D drive. All over D drive. And, you know, there's no mistake in it. This box is... this box is beat to hell. I mean, this is just... holy crap, this box. Someone was not kind to it over the years. Cool that we can take a look at it, but good God. Pretty much says the same thing on every side, with the exception of this one side here has some identifying numbers. DF3A9U311A, and then below it 00000551. On the inside, kind of what you'd expect. Styrofoam, cardboard, and I'm sure there was some content in here originally, but time was a cruel mistress to this thing. Luckily, everything else we have is in better shape. So, if you had a subscription to Randnet, which is the Nintendo 64 DD internet service, you'd get Randnet newsletters, which was all about promoting the N64 DD, showcasing upcoming games, showcasing different merchandise. Like you can see here, all these people are wearing Randnet t-shirts, and there seems to be like a price next to it. It says 500 Rand. I guess maybe they had some sort of a monetary system, kind of like on the Wii's virtual console eShop. You would like buy credits, that kind of thing. Possibly, I don't really know for sure. That would be my best guess. But it's cool because, you know, it showcases screenshots of people actually utilizing Randnet nowadays, because you can't access the servers because they were shut down after a very short period of time. I think it was the year 2000. You know, you don't really have a lot of footage or images of Randnet actually being utilized. So this is kind of a nice breath of fresh air. You can actually kind of see a little bit further into the program that you can nowadays, which is basically nowadays you just kind of boot it up, it says it can't connect, and then that's kind of the extent of it, unfortunately. So unfortunately, these newsletters didn't really have a lot of longevity because Randnet wasn't up for very long. Keep in mind that it was the DD was very much a failed system. So the first issue was released December 1999. The last issue was released September 2000. You know, there's a lot of content in here that's like Mario Polygon Studio. There are some cartoons, some fan art, which is kind of neat. And then look at this here. There's kind of this Majora's Mask figurine, and it looks similar to the Majora's Mask amiibo that's coming out soon, which just kind of goes to show there are no new ideas. I really wish that I could read Japanese because I want to know what it says about Doshin the Giant 2, the expansion, because it's just like, if you check out our review of that game, it's just... I mean, I don't even know what to say about it. It's like the game is just disc swapping with the original Doshin, and all you get are these like 3 frame per second black and white cutscene sketches as rewards, and it's like just an awful game. Also, you piss hearts onto people. And down here, it's showcasing some different games, Japan Pro Golf Tour, Doshin the Giant 2, and some Doshin the Giant like guidebooks. One of them is kind of a guide and art book, which we actually have here today, and we'll get to in just a second. In addition to the Randnet newsletters, Randnet, if you were a subscriber, would give you Doshin the Giant newspapers, which was all about Doshin the Giant for the most part. It's kind of cool. I mean, it showcases these nice screenshots of the game, these cartoons, Advertises a Doshin the Giant t-shirt, which actually I would like to have. That's pretty cool looking, as a matter of fact. I will give it that. All in all, I mean, it's actually pretty cool. I would imagine, you know, it showcases some content here about the development of Doshin the Giant. At least it seems that way, although I'm not 100% sure. Just kind of cool stuff, and it's actually in pretty good condition compared to the development box over here. Now, these Doshin the Giant newspapers, you would get every 2 months when you were a subscriber to Randnet. Now, the first issue was released February 2000, but unfortunately, the last one was released July 2000. So February to July, they were only released every 2 months. Okay, so there were barely any, and then they were kind of done with it. So here's the Doshin the Giant booklet, and I really like this because it actually has a lot of really good texture to it. Now, if you're familiar with Doshin the Giant, the sleeve that goes on the game actually has some texture to it, and there's some art on the interior of the sleeve. And this is kind of reminiscent of that. It has some texture to it. And it's definitely full color. Like, it looks really good. There's just a ton of screenshots from the game, full color artwork. Some creepy ass shit. I mean, you could just tell that a lot of love went into this, which is kind of nice. Also, just for fun, this came in the mail. It doesn't have anything to do with the disk drive per se, but it is an Ultra 64 advertisement before the Ultra 64 became the Nintendo 64. I love this here because it's basically like, don't buy a PlayStation, don't buy a Saturn, you know, just wait for the 64 to come out. Maybe buy the Virtual Boy, who knows, right? So it goes, about to buy a new games machine? Is it worth waiting? Yes. 32-bit CD machines are fine, but they don't cut it where it really counts. And I guess they're not really fine. They just don't have the power. This does. 64-bit power. Nintendo Ultra 64. The speed of silicon cartridge. Not CD SLOW. You can't buy it yet. After all, nothing this good comes easy. But do you really want something less powerful? Wait for it. And I really love the old Nintendo Ultra 64 logo. Oh my god, I wish they could have kept it. Oh well, Nintendo 64 is fine, I guess, but just so damn slick. So damn slick. Anyways, that was our episode for today. Again, a bunch of just random stuff that's just kind of neat or beautiful or rare or weird, really. Just wanted to showcase it off, and I hope that you all enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if you collect anything like this, whether it be for the 64DD or 64 or any other system that you're interested in. And aside from that, thank you for subscribing, thank you for clicking the notification button so you know when our videos are coming out, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like and a share, and we will see you guys next time.